She's back. Listen, this is my comeback video. We are just on the way up from here, okay? Do you even remember who I am? Kylie K. So before jumping back into, doing crazy videos, stuff like that, I just wanted to share a little bit about what happened to me in 2020. Because, it's 2021, we are back on that grind, and I just want to share with you guys what I've been through. Because it's been a crazy year for all of us. And if you're here for an arm wrestling video, you know what? This isn't an arm wrestling YouTube video, but you know what? Let's go. I will help you out. Come on, let's go do it. Alright, I'm here. This is my victim. This is the last formal arm wrestle, okay? If you are subscribed to me only for arm wrestling videos, don't unsubscribe, but don't expect any more arm wrestling. Will you stop cracking your knuckles? But don't expect any more arm wrestling videos. Okay. One time I almost beat Abram, That's true. Last year, but that was probably, before he hit puberty, so... Not last year. I don't know if it was last year or not. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. Okay, you can call it.
No thanks.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get tired.
Why are you doing this to me? Fuck you. That was so evil!
I let you get tired, guy.
I don't even know how you did that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So obviously, the huge elephant in the room, COVID. 2020 started strong. We were all killing it. We were ready for the new year. And then bam, March comes, COVID. I don't really want to talk about all of the super intricate things with COVID. But a couple important things that I learned through this whole pandemic is that when I have motivation, I don't have the time. But then once I have the time, also known as quarantine, I instantly just don't have motivation. I genuinely think that's terrible. Why? Why, when I'm given 3 months to lay in my house, do all the projects that I've ever wanted to work towards just go down the drain? If I could do quarantine again, things would be different. Another thing I learned is that I have to work on my discipline. That is my New Year's resolution for 2021, is that I want more discipline. I want to be a more disciplined person, and I want to do things for myself that are in my best interest. I also learned, and I think everyone knows this, but that I work best in a routine. When I just wake up whenever I want, go to bed whenever I want, I get nothing done. Literally nothing done. But as I've gone back to school, I realized that if I have that routine, I can get up early and I can finish my homework and stuff like that. I can weasel the things I want to do between all of my scheduled events, but when I don't have a schedule, literally just nothing gets done. And it's why. Why am I like that? To anyone who literally does not care about what happened to me in 2020, you can skip this video, come back next week, things will be more legit, I'm sure. Every Sunday, right? Yeah. I'm on the grind. If I don't post a video on Sunday, literally you can come to my house and steal my dog. Okay, another huge thing that happened to me is that I got out of a 3-year relationship. 900 days of dating someone is over. And it did end through being cheated on, which that sucks. And I'm not trying to start drama or anything, so if this starts drama, screw you, whoever, I don't know. But yeah, I did get cheated on. It sucked. My first sister had a boyfriend, got cheated on. My second sister had a boyfriend, got cheated on. And now me had a boyfriend, got cheated on. Woo! But the point of this is that my 2 older sisters, when they got cheated on, they went back to the relationship multiple times. My oldest one, it was probably 4 or 5 times, and she just kept going back with him. My other sister, it wasn't really like that, but the relationship was just really toxic. My relationship wasn't really that toxic until the end, until it was to that point. I knew from watching my sisters and watching the pain that they went through that I wasn't gonna let someone do that to me and stay with them. I watched them do it, and when it came to me, I was like, no, I'm gonna stand strong, I'm gonna know my worth. So yeah. And getting out of that relationship was honestly a huge deal for me, because I've been in a serious relationship since I was 14 years old. 14 years old. I'm 18 right now. I have been in a serious relationship since I was 14. Through all of my high school, I've been in a relationship. And to be out of it and to be single, I have learned so much about myself. It's crazy, really, just what being alone does. And I just learned that I'm the only important and consistent person in my life. If you think about it, You, yourself, your conscience, your body is the only thing that you know 100% will be there for you. Your body and your mind is the only thing that's going to stay consistent throughout your life. Like, you're still going to grow and you're going to change physically and mentally. But, like, you are you for your whole life. And if you just focus on yourself, the right person will come into your life. And I believe that. And then another sucky thing is that I lost one of the, like, most compatible people in my life. Like, literally, I don't think I've ever met a person who is, like, so similar to me. I can't even explain it. Like, me and this person were just so similar. Like, our interests were similar. We talk the same way. And I lost that person. Like, not lost as in, like, they died or something, but that person is just no longer in my life. And that really sucks. Honestly, it's my fault I lost this person, and I'm so proud of this person for sticking up for themselves. Our communication was poor. There were some choices that I made that weren't fair to that person, and I'll admit that. And there were just some things that we weren't on the same page about, and ultimately they just did what was best for them, and they just cut everything off. I'm not sure if with this person that a relationship would have ever evolved, like a serious relationship, but as a friend, like, I miss them so much, and they're probably not watching this, but if they are, they know that I'm talking about them, and I miss you so much. I really genuinely do. I miss talking to you, but I hope you're happy. Like, I genuinely do. Hope you're doing great, and I'm sorry for any struggles that I put you through. Also, just with all relationships in general, like, I am I think I'm, like, scared to get into another relationship. I've committed before. I was, like, in it all the way for, like, 3 years, and going to college, like, I'm gonna meet so many people. I don't want to, like, get into a relationship. I don't want to hurt people, and yeah. And also, through being single and everything and, like, self-discovery, I have realized that I identify as pansexual. If you don't know what that means, you can Google it right here, I guess. But we don't have to get too much into it. It's not, like, a super big thing. It doesn't change who I am. It just kind of means that, like, I love everyone, and I don't love people for what they are, like, gender-wise, but, like, who they are, personality. So, yeah, the first time I've ever told a lot of people that. So if you're watching this, don't send hate threats. Another huge thing that happened to me was that I tore a ligament in my knee during my basketball season, which was actually the end of 2019, but it went into 2020. And let me tell you, your ACL, really important, because it sucked to tear it. It sucked so bad. The irony in this video, I'm so pissed. You will not, literally tore my ACL again. So I tore my ACL and I was out my entire junior basketball season, and if you know me, basketball is my favorite sport. So it was really hard, but I did learn a lot from tearing my ACL. One of the things I learned is not really, like, traditional, but is how to not live by other people's expectations. I'm gonna be honest, my junior year, I was burnt out. I was a 3-sport athlete, maintained a 4.0 GPA, I was in band, all these clubs, I was working, and I just had these passions that I felt like I could never make time for. Like, I didn't have time for myself because I was always doing these things. Obviously, I chose to be in them when I was younger, but as junior year came, I was, like, burnt out. I didn't want to do them anymore. I still wanted to play basketball, but, like, I didn't want to do cross country. I didn't want to do track. But the only reason that I kept doing it was because I was expected to. Like, I was definitely a competing athlete in those things, and so I was expected to do that every year. And for me, I was scared of letting those people down, so I just kept doing it. And as my junior year came, I was getting extremely burnt out, like, dreading everything. And then I tore my ACL. Like, honestly, it was a break that I kind of needed. I mean, it sucks that it was during basketball season because I love basketball, but it gave me a huge physical break. And all I had was, like, my head. And then when track season came and cross country season came, I, like, put my foot down and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. It did kind of give me an excuse. It made it easier because I had torn my ACL, that the coaches were, like, more understanding, and so it wasn't just me being like, no, I don't want to do this because I don't want to do it. So I did kind of, like, use it as an excuse a little bit, but I've still learned that, like, I cannot just, like, live my life through the expectations of others. Like, I need to live it how I want to and do what I want. Kylie, you for saying that. I acted like it wasn't that bad. No, it's that bad. I have to go through it again. I'm still not over it. Still mad. Please, please, someone help me. Please, I'm not okay. Alright, so you might be wondering, how is Kylie making her money? Because, you know, I've got that fat stacks. Got those back. So I worked at a restaurant as a dishwasher, did that for 2 years. Then, bam, COVID hits. Restaurant shut down. It was like, I need to find a job. So my mom sends me a link to a pig farm. And if you know me, you know this story. But I went and I worked for this factory pig farm for 2 days. I made it 2 days. And I got paid like $11 an hour, it was 12-hour shifts. And honestly, that part wasn't even that bad. Like, I was making bank. I made $200, I think I made $180 from the 2 days that I worked. But I literally, like, could not do it. It is so sad. It was so sad. Seeing the pigs, oh my gosh, they're like just cramped in these like cages for months at a time. It was literally the saddest thing that I've ever witnessed. And since then, I am a vegetarian. So yeah, factory farms, they are not worth it. In my opinion, obviously you do what you want, you do what makes you happy. Those animals being treated like that and having their lives be lived like that was not worth me being able to eat them. As humans, we've evolved and we know how to get our protein without meat. Like, we do. Like, I've been a vegetarian, so like it's literally been like 8 months, 7 months, and I've been fine without meat. Like, literally nothing changed after I stopped eating meat because I knew what I needed to eat and my portions to still sustain a high protein diet. And now I work at Subway. I am a sandwich artist, the best sandwich artist. So now what's going on in my life right now? Like, what is Kylie doing right now on February 15th? 14th? 15th. What is Kylie doing at February 15th? What's her life consist of? Well, I'm taking my life one day at a time. I've really struggled with an eating disorder that I'm still trying to get through. I'm still struggling through it. So yeah, that's like kind of like the big thing in my life is this eating disorder. And I'm just trying to eat away at it until I'm strong enough to where it doesn't affect me anymore. And yeah, you don't need to feel bad for me. Like, I'm fine. But it's just one of like really big struggles in my life right now. And as for college, I really wanted to go out of state. Like, you have no idea how much I wanted to go to college out of state. So I applied to the University of Michigan, I applied to Arizona State University, and I applied to Ohio State University. Michigan waitlisted me, so I won't find out until April. Arizona State, I'm pretty sure they accepted me, and then Ohio State also accepted me, because when I'm older, when I graduate, I want to work for like an environmental nonprofit, and that's literally what I want to do. I just want to help save the world. And also, this is what I really want to do, okay? Get excited, because I'm excited. So I want to buy a van, and I think my grandpa will help me renovate it and stuff, and I want to get a van that I can live in and travel in for the rest of my life. Or van or a bus, I don't know yet, but like that is literally like goals. Like, my goal right now is to do that. We're going to learn new things, we're going to go on adventures, we're going to meet new people. We can help each other grow. We can help each other be better people. I'm just so excited to do that with you guys. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. Like, who cares about Kylie and her 2020? I don't know. I'm so excited to start this up again because YouTube is really something that I love doing. I love making videos. I love videography, and I love taking photos, and I love this. I want to make some like informative videos, but I want to do most of them are probably going to be like a vlog style. But I'm still going to like do challenges with my friends, like hang out with them all the time. Like, it'll be super fun.
Recording something?
Yeah, do you want to say hi?
Hello, Kylie's internet family.
Thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it, like I already said. But I'm Kylie K, and I'll catch you later.